Hello guys. So I'm doing today's a little bit extreme, not really extremely, it's windy, and I'm just trying to do a long range flight with this Avata drone. And the drawback is, like, I have this thing on my face and it's pretty cool and all. All right, Kai, watch out. I'm making sure my son is not there, and then we're gonna go for a flight, make sure the battery is good. Let's check out it. I got 96% battery. All right, and we're gonna go and record. I was recording, and then I'm just gonna do a long range flight with it and go from here. All right, let's go ahead and see. And it's on. Just making sure. And it's supposed to go up already. Watch out. There you go. It's a little bit windy, so we're gonna go and see how precision this thing is. And right now I have the controller right here. It's really hard to do this, but we'll just go ahead and deal with it. There you go. And then we're gonna go ahead and launch. Okay, have it right there. And then we're gonna go for a range, okay? And here you go. We're just gonna go ahead and see how far this thing goes. All right, you guys can go ahead and see. This is actually my first flying the FPV long range Avata. This new Avata mini FPV drone. I could have done it to the first FPV drone long range, but I did not. So this one right here, so I think it's worth it because it's tiny, and we're gonna see what's all about. And guys, you can see here I did not change the horizon leveling. I just keep it all stock as a raw footage. I know you can fix that, but I just did it. And you can see here, this is from the goggles, and the bottom is actually recording from the Avata drone. It's more stabilized footage compared to, you can see here from the top. But so far so good. I actually like to fly it over here when I do long range, because something happened and just drop in the ocean. I don't have to worry about anything else really. But anyway, I'm just gonna show you how far I can manage to go, and the signal of the transmission on the AccuSync, and also the video feed, and also the GPS, I would say, and returning to home the proper way on this Avata. And I'm just gonna go ahead and show it to you, because the claim is 18 minutes flight time. I would not, especially with the wind condition. Right now it's windy, and of course I'm using the motion controller, but I'm just saying it's really windy, and especially if you're flying it in the middle of the ocean, the wind changes. So right now I'm going with the wind. So coming back, I'm probably gonna be against the wind. So, to be safe, I would say, I'll just go ahead and show you what's the best percentage battery should I return to home. But so far so good, man. Actually the motion controller, I'm actually liking it now. When I had the first FPV drone, I wasn't really liking it. I actually used it a couple of times, but before it was so gimmicky. But now with this Avata, of course, 2 years out the line, it's much better, I would say, with this. And Let me see here. We're almost near to the pier. And yeah, so this video is a little bit long, so you can go ahead and fast forward it if you want, you know. I'm just I'm just going over here, and you can see here in where I'm at, the pier is back. This thing got destroyed by hurricane winds so many times, and now it's all back in normal again. And people are there fishing. You should definitely, if you like fishing, come here to Jacksonville. You should definitely check it out. The place is nice, you know. I would say I most likely flown all my DJI drones, the Phantoms, all the way to Mavics, to Air, to Spark, you know, and having the AccuSync transmission, I think is the way to go now. Back then, you know, I would use the Lightbridge. And then after that, from the Mavics to Spark to the Air is using the Wi-Fi. But I still made it to the near to the pier. But after that, of course, low signal. And from that point on, I returned to home. But you can see over here, I'm still going. And this range that I'm at, so I'm way out here. I'm really far. The only range that I can make it up here is probably, I would say, like the Air 2, Air 1, and also I would say the Mavic Pro, of course AccuSync, and also the 2 and the 3. You can see I'm just going over here, and I'm just surprised what the Mini, like the first, I would say like the second, the Mini 2 and the Mini 3 Pro. I managed to go up here without no problem. Of course, the first Mini too. I also found it over here. If you've seen all my video, just go link, just check out the link, and you see it. I've flown it all the way over here for you guys. In the weird condition, like extreme wind, rain, or whatever. I just fly them all over here for you guys, so you guys can go check it out what all these DJI drones can do. But so far so good. See, you can see I'm actually returning to home. You know, especially with this percentage, I would say 42, 41% battery. You should be returning to home around that time, especially if you're going against the wind, you know, or you never know. You might have crosswind, so you better get home soon as possible. Or, but you know, like just in case, you never know what's gonna happen. So for me, the safest way I make it back, and I'm already over here in 38%, 34% battery. So, but the good thing about the FPV Avata, I would say, is the fact that you can go faster. I mean, you can put this in sport mode, you go really, really quick, but still, you will lose a lot of battery juice. So, you know, you want to come home with the right percentage battery, I would say. But so far so good. The transmission is great. I had no any other issue with it. And you can see here, like you see that the wind is picking up. So it's good thing that trying to return to home already. And you can see here the warning sign is already popping like crazy. So yeah. But anyway, this I'm just showing it to you guys. This is my first flight, long range with it. With this Avata drone. So far so good, man. Like if you're interested buying this Avata drone, you should definitely try it out. The motion controller, guys, is just make it everything easier. So you don't have to go everywhere like crazy, you know, with it. You just pinpoint and go in the middle of you can see here, and you just go. But anyway, guys, I'm returning to home, and yeah. Just went home without no any other issue. That was a good flight, I would say.
And we're gonna go and see if
We're
this thing
gonna
is
go ahead and see
precision
this
landing.
precision landing. I know it's extremely windy. You can see here, and you can see it's almost. My son wanna touch it. Wow. So that's exactly where I take off at. So it's right there. So it's not bad. Wow, extremely crazy. As you can see here. Wow, it's really hot today. It's really hot today. So